A section of farmers and clergy from Embu and Tharaka Nithi counties have called on the government to lift the ban on commercialization of BT cotton to enable them reap from the crop.
It is important for the government to lift the ban, which was done sometimes before this. Now that we are embracing the genetically modified organisms all over the world, Kenya should not be left behind.
There is need to lift the ban on GM crops because the genetically modified crops are helpful to farmers of this country. And at the same time, if you look at our industries like cotton ginneries in the region, we found that out of 32 cotton ginneries, less than 5 are operational because of lack of seed cotton, which is raw material. And for this to revive and in support of the Big Four and JEDA, we need the BT cotton because it saves the farmers money.
The farmers drawn from the two counties converged at the Agricultural Training Center in Embu, where they passed a memorandum that the government should lift the ban, which was issued in 2012 by the then Minister for Health, Beth Mugo, during President Kibaki's administration.
Today we had a wonderful meeting with the Ministry of Agriculture, staff and clergy from Embu County and Tharaka Nithi County. We were showing a film to them on food evolution, and it is amazing that the community is highly interested in adopting agricultural biotechnology, especially BT cotton.
The government wants to enrich its people. And if this technology is coming at this time, I think it is important that these things are discussed and then the ban is lifted because the farmers are anxiously waiting for that ban to be lifted so that they can start now growing that kind of crop technologically.
Further, they urged policymakers in both county and national governments to support biotechnology to increase food production, citing African countries like South Africa and Burkina Faso, which had made significant gains in food production through use of biotechnology.
Kenya will lag behind when we see what is happening in India, China, for example, in production of BT cotton. Kenya will lag behind compared to what we are seeing in South Africa and these other countries in North Africa that have taken up to the technology recently.
During the meeting, a movie dubbed Food Evolution, produced by American-renowned filmmaker and director Scott Hamilton Kennedy, and which seeks to demystify on genetically modified foods, was screened. The participants further urged politicians to tone down on polarizing farmers in the biotechnology debate, blaming them for the unfounded public skepticism about the GM foods.
And we are calling upon the politicians, the members of parliaments, the member county assemblies in this country. We are calling upon the governors to embrace this technology because it is going to remove their people out of poverty. It's going to increase income to them, and it is going to improve their food basket.
The farmers who watched the movie and went through the training said they were ready to embrace biotechnology and called on the government to fast-track its operations in order to realize the country's food security goal.
The government needs to lift the ban, that we need to embrace this so that we can manage our natural resources well, and by the end of the day, we are going to get what is required of us so that holistically we can be smart, physically smart, and even economically.
By and large, scientists have been called upon to be on the front line to present truths about biotechnology, as a major wake-up call goes to the government to ensure that they embrace technology to enhance the country's food security. Njoroge Kaburo from the Agricultural Training Center in Embu County.